Okay guys, you're gonna see there's two intros to this video. It's Wednesday, I'm hoping y'all get to see this video tonight. I'd already filmed an intro. Quick way to fix it is we're gonna have two intros. So this is about finishing up the fabrication on the customer's bike. There is a segment at 2 minutes and 14 seconds where the frame turns and goes upside down. It's only 40 seconds long, and I apologize for that, guys, but this is a great video. So if you can just suffer through that 40 seconds, that's the only time it does it. And I about got this new system figured out. So y'all sit back and enjoy the video. And again, I'm sorry I had to do two intros. At the end of this video, you'll just about see this video mocked up. And I got the front end back, guys. Look how tall that front end is with the handlebars. It's taller than that freezer sitting there. So that's gonna look pretty radical on that bike. So y'all sit back and enjoy this video, everybody. Good morning, everybody. We got a badass video coming for you guys. We are gonna finish up fabrication on the customer's bike. That will then allow us to get back started on the giveaway bike that everybody's been asking about. So you guys just sit back, hold on to your seats, and get ready for a great video. But right before we dig into that, I want to spend just a couple of minutes talking to you guys. For those of you that watched my last video, I think it aired on Thursday night. I apologize for that video. I don't know what happened to it during the upload. I previewed the video once I edited it and watched it, and then I uploaded it. I didn't realize the format had changed in the video. I don't know what happened, a glitch in my software, whatever. I didn't realize it till hours later that night. It had done over 700-800 views by then, and I was reading some of the comments, because I read all the comments, guys, believe it or not. And people were making comments about, hey man, it was a good video, but damn, it was hard to watch. And so I went back and watched it. I don't know what happened. I called Slick. I asked him about what think about taking it down, and he's not one to take a video down. He's like, man, let it ride. It's already up. This, that, or the other. So, man, guys, I apologize for that video. Promise you, this one will be much better. And speaking of Slick, y'all go lay down right now. Speaking of Slick, he put out a banger video Saturday night. You guys go watch that. He's come up with a cartoon of me and him like Beavis and Butthead, and it was just freaking hilarious. Well, until then, you guys hang on and get ready for a killer episode, man. We just about get that badass chopper done. And the guy that I'm building it for claims he's really close with the guy that runs the chopper show at Middle Tennessee Music City Motorcycle Music Revival at Loretta Lynn's, and he claims he can get us a spot in the show. So let's see. All right, guys, this is the latest creation to come together here at Hippie's Chopper Corner. Finally took all the parts and pieces and put them together, and made us another cool bike. So haven't decided on paint yet. Got a little bit more mocking up I still need to do. I still need to make a spacer here and a spacer here and get the caliper put on it. And just a few other finishing touches. Get the carburetor put on, get the top motor mount put on. Get everything done that's gonna need a mount. I need to get the controls put on it, but it's coming together nice. I like the look of the two under front end. It just makes it so hard to get a jack under it. It's so low, my jacks don't want to go under it. Waiting on the front end to come back for my 68 generator shovel. That's going to be a nice one. That frame's got a lot of rake to it. I got a 40-inch front end to put on it, so I'll be excited to get it going. And we are just about done with the mock-up on this one. So you guys stay tuned for more of this badass sketchy chopper shit here at Hippie's Chopper Corner, folks, where we keep them sketchy all the time. Good morning, everybody. It's October 3rd here at Hippie's Chopper Corner. And you guys know I'm flipping houses now, and while me and my partner are struggling to find the right house to buy, I've had a lot more time to work here in the shop. So I've been putting a couple of videos a week out as opposed to one a week or one every other week. I figured, hell, I got this time, why not film it and let you guys watch it? So, beautiful day here. We're gonna get a couple of these bikes out. We're gonna get this one out, we're gonna get this one out. We're gonna put them outside. I need to ride both of these bikes today to figure out, you know, what last minute touches I might need to do to them before we go to Texas. This one's been starting up pretty easy for me, but of course now that I want to film it, it probably won't. I didn't film any of it yesterday, but I had that red road glide that belonged to General Lee back in here. He got another set of bars. I don't know how well I like this. I need to put the backing plate back on this carburetor. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. That stupid zip tie. Got fuel. Well, that one didn't give me no problem. I'm probably gonna put the panhead on the trickle charger for a few hours before I attempt to start it. But it's been a minute since I fired it up. But I need to have both of them dialed in and ready to go, and hopefully, guys, I'm ahead of the game and I don't find myself struggling to have a running bike before I go to Texas like I've done the past couple of runs and put myself under a bunch of undue stress. But for those of you that may be new to the channel, this is Hippie's Chopper Corner. The name of the channel tells you we focus mainly on choppers. 99% of the content is choppers and chopper related. I do have this Road Glide out here. That's my modern bike. Those of you that know, I'm clean and sober, and I ride with a clean and sober organization. And I do 12 to 15,000 miles a year just on this bike alone. I just barely broke 10,000 on it this year. That tells me I rode these choppers a whole lot more. But we'll go through them. This is my 64 panhead. That's an original lower end 64 titled FL. A couple of years ago, I lost a valve seat in the rear head. They were external oiling heads, OEM heads. Instead of repairing it, I sold them to a local guy who does choppers, a guy named Bronco Jerry, and he sent them off to California, had them repaired, and now he's got them on a set of Delcron cases. So good for him, but I upgraded to the more modern aftermarket pan heads on it. It's a shovel head frame that I hardtailed. I made the exhaust, I made the seat, I made the sissy bar. That's a Paco front end. This is my David Mann tribute bike, tribute to Ghost Rider, the 1983 November centerfold, I believe, was the Ghost Rider. It's a tribute, not a replica. That is a 6-over Gusher Cycles front end. Paint by Fuse's Bike Art. Same as this one, paint by Fuse's Bike Art. I built the seat pan. I built the sissy bar. And then maybe just a few other brackets for here and there. And then I'll put the bike together. Those are Paco pipes. I think I got those pipes from Paco. Just a standard 74-inch cone shovel with a Super B carb. This one is a 74-inch with a Super E carb. This, as you guys know, is my shop bike. That's why it's painted with Hippie's Chopper Corner on it. Paint by Fuse's Bike Art. Got the engine out, rebuilding it. That's a modern 5-speed electric start. This is a project I may do. I'm probably going to sell that engine to Cody over at Silo Cycles. Shout out Silo Cycles. This is my 68 generator shovel. Split the cases, fully rebuilt it, trued the flywheels, Wiseco pistons, completely rebuilt the transmission with Andrews gears, Colony hardware. I've got a 40-inch Springer front end, which, as you guys know, that's 20 inches longer than stock. This wide glide here has a dual disc front brake on it. It's 6-over stock, but that frame's been raked a little bit. This, as you guys know, is the giveaway bike. Coming soon. And this is my customer's bike. And I've still got to get the oil tank completely fabricated up. I've got to get brackets for the fender. I've got to drill and tap a bung for the front. I need to put a bracket on there for the voltage regulator, because I believe that's a Paco frame. Yeah, it's a wishbone. I believe it's a Paco frame. If I looked at the numbers, it is right there. It starts with a P. And I'm pretty sure the giveaway bike's a Paco frame. Yeah, you can always tell Paco frames because they always start out with a PA1. So if you find one that has PA1, that's a Paco frame. That's a way to tell them. I need an ignition system for this bike. I need hardware for the outer primary. He might not like it. I know I don't like it. But I've got this, because you guys know I hate any of the old stuff that's got Harley Davidson on it, especially that live to ride, ride to live crap. But I've at least got a derby cover for it. I don't I don't have that one, but it don't much matter. We probably need to put one there just for aesthetics. This is vented because we're going to run a belt. Although I don't believe in having to do that. Everybody says if it's a belt drive, it needs to be vented. I don't think it builds enough heat up to really to warrant it. So we're just going to work on this one for a little while. I tell y'all what, for shits and giggles, let's just kick on the pan and see what it does. It may have enough charge in the battery to fire up. The David Man bike treated me good. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. Let's see if we can bat 1,000 this morning, guys. First, make sure she got a little fuel in her. She got a little fuel. Make sure the fuel's on. And ready. She only likes 1 squirt. 1 squirt. Let's go 3. Just for good measure. That light's on. Bring it back 1 click, turn the headlight off. Cold-natured as hell. But anyway, let's get the lift raised up. Let's get to work on this bike. That's where the money's at, guys. Okay, so I'm getting just about to where I'm gonna have to pull probably the back wheel off of it to get in and cut some mounts off and change a few things. But before I do that, I want to make sure I've got as much stuff done as I can before I have to take it off. I actually found these brass keepers, pushrod keepers, that my customer had sent me over. I don't have an ignition for this bike. I need to get an ignition, but fixing to pull that off, see where I can get. We're just about done mocking up. Like I said, I still got to put that bung in. I've got to make some mounts for the exhaust. I'll have to make a mount from here to here somehow, and a mount from here to here somehow. I've noticed his head has got a little bit busted out right there, so I want to make sure I get this mount really good. I want to say that's an 1 7/8 pipe. That's a pretty big pipe. I don't have any. That builder's kit I got, I think, was all 1 3/4 stuff. Yeah, I think everything I got is 1 3/4. But I could buy a kit and maybe trick his exhaust out. I would love to see this exhaust about right here turn and come up. I think that'd be pretty trick. If he had the money to spend, I'd love to turn it straight up with the exhaust, come up to about right there. I think that would be pretty cool. But I'm fixing to tear it down, or at least take the back wheel off of it now that I've got everything in place and I can start figuring out this fender mount. I've got the fender right where I want it to live. It looks really nice and centered right there. Hugs the tire really good. It's a good profile. I've got plenty of clearance. But I need to make a mount down here, and I need to put a mount right here, and then we'll do a bolt with a leather washer on it right there to hold that up. I like to mount these fenders in 3 places. That's the best way to do it. Some of my bikes don't have that. This one does. That one's a 3 mount. This one's gonna be a 2 mount, but I may add a 3rd mount to that one. Because man, if you're only mounted here and here, or just here and here, and one of them breaks, and then you got nothing to hold your fender up. You could be stranded on the side of the road. Pretty sure my David Man bike's only a 2 mount. Yeah, it's only a 2 mount. Yep. Yep, I just mounted it here and here. I don't have any fender running down here, and that just allows trash and road debris to go up and hit your bike. I'm gonna say the panhead was the same way. Yeah. So I ran trailer style fenders. They call those trailer fenders. And that one's a little wide, but I built that bike about 6 years ago. I've came a long way since then. That one's a little skinnier. I like it better, but right now, the lowbrow Manta Ray fender is my go-to fender. So I've even got extra one over here, I think, that I bought that I was gonna use on a bike. Yeah, that one right there, but that's like a 6.5 or a 7-inch fender. But I was gonna run a 180, which not doing that anymore. So let me get this wheel pulled off and we'll see where we're at, guys. I'm just trying to film y'all some content and take y'all on for this entire build. Okay, told you we was gonna have to strip it back down. I actually just got a pleasant surprise. The owner of this bike, the guy that's paying me to build this bike, is on his way here now. He's getting ready. I guess there's a, there's crackhead number 1, and in comes crackhead number 2. I guess there is a bike week in Panama City Bike Week, I guess, and he's going down there to that, and he's got a 2016 Street Glide that would have came from the factory with a 103, but he had somebody put an S&S. I think they was able to build it up to a 113 or a 121 maybe. Pretty high compression. It's got built-in compression releases. And the guy that built it, he's just not feeling warm and fuzzy about the end product. So he's gonna bring it over. We're at least gonna service it. And I'm gonna pop the push rod tube covers off, check his valve lash, take it for a ride, see if I hear anything in it. But he said he's bound and determined to take it to Panama City Bike Week. But I got the bike stripped down because there was a horrible bracket on here, and I have gouged the hell out of the fender of the seat strut, so the backbone strut. So I'm gonna weld that back up, turn my welder up as high as it'll go, and melt in some steel here, smooth that down flush, and then we will have a mount that'll go down here. There ain't gonna be very much of it because I don't have a lot of clearance in here. I don't have much clearance. There's a movie for you, Slick. What movie was that from? And then this one will go probably on some kind of angle down here. Like that. But let me get to work, get this button up, and I'll keep you. Well, that there's just cooling his balls off. No, you ain't cooling your balls off because you ain't got none. They cut your balls off. Kind of like Slick got done. Slick got neutered when he was a youngster too. They said, hell no, you ain't reproducing. But if I hadn't said it yet, let me piss off the trolls that don't like it to hear me say it. Y'all go see my good buddy, my brother, my friend, my partner in crime, Slickhead Custom Cycles. Oh, shout out Dirty Dave, man. I hope your butthole gets better, bro. Heal fast. Slickhead Custom Cycles on YouTube. And check out Ralph at It's My Time, Let's Go. Ralph's making leaps and strides with Margaret up there. I get a little stiffy, Ralph, every time you do something too, old Margaret. All right, y'all stay tuned. All right. Y'all seen I had to take the back wheel off and grind that stupid bracket off right there. But I haven't made any more progress, and now it's close to 3 o'clock because this guy shows up and brings this turd in here that leaked oil all over my damn shop. It's really not a turd, it's a pretty good hot rod actually. What size motor?
I think a 113.
It's got a 113 in it. I was telling them about it earlier. I knew you put an S&S kit in it. And I told him, I said, I think it went to a 113 or a 121, I couldn't remember. But he's getting ready to go Panama City Bike Week on that. But this is Scott Jackson, y'all know him. This is his bike. What do you think about it, man?
I love it.
Love it?
Yeah.
You ready to ride it?
I'm ready to see it ride.
You know, we could have been riding it a couple months ago. Yeah.
Hey. Life happened.
He went missing in action on me, guy. He got caught up with some Some
A
crazy,
warning.
I wasn't gonna say that. Some
Well,
crazy.
that's what-
Mama,
crazy starts at one.
Mama might watch this video, bro. Yeah. So he got called in with a crazy broad out there, and she took all his money and left him tied up in a hotel with a parakeet, a goat, and a hooker.
We're not talking about the goat.
Okay, well.
We're not talking about the goat.
Anyway,
The hooker
so
and the parakeet.
I didn't make it any farther. In case I don't get back to y'all, we're gonna end the video here. This is Hippie's Chopper Corner, folks, home of the sketchy chopper. We keep them sketchy all the time.